Hi, it's Connecticut personal injury attorney Ryan McKean here. Today I'm going to talk to you about the 5 worst tricks Geico does, and I'm exposing those tricks for you, okay? And, Geico is a massive company. They're owned by Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett makes a lot of his money in insurance. You don't get to be one of the wealthiest people in the world by being generous with your money. They look to make a lot of money on claims. They look to make money by holding on to their money and investing it. And so almost no matter what, a company like Geico, owned by somebody like Warren Buffett, comes out ahead. They come out ahead to make a lot of money. So what are the 5 most common tricks that we see Geico play? The first one is that they want you to sign a healthcare authorization. And you don't, at least in Connecticut, you don't have to give that to them. And here's why they want you to sign it. They want to go digging through your medical records. They want to know about the time that you had an upset stomach. They want to know about other diseases that you may have. They want to know the most private details of your life. They want to own that because they want to use it against you. They want to deter you from bringing a claim. They want to say that your pain is unrelated. And those are records that you don't have to give, even psychological records, mental health records. They want to pry into all of it to try to intimidate you. Usually you only have to give accident-related medical records, records related to the treatment you received from the injuries that you're claiming in an accident. And so when we get our medical records, we're careful to redact them, only provide them with the records that they need to fairly assess their claim, because they will try to blame everything else but what their insured did to use against you in your case. Now, the second thing that they love to do is they love to ask for more information. We need more. We need more. It's sort of like their cookie monster, but they just want not cookies. They want more of your data. So what they want is they want, you say, look, I missed 6 days of work. You go to your boss. The boss says, here, 6 days of work. You make $200 a day. That's $1,200. And you submit it over to the insurance company. And the insurance company goes, oh, we want some pay stubs. So you say, oh, okay, go get the pay stubs. Go get the pay stubs showing that exactly what your boss said. And then they say, oh, we want the tax returns. And meanwhile, a whole bunch of time is going by. Every day they're holding on to their money. They're making money. Warren Buffett's out there profiting. Geico's profiting. They're making good bank on that. And meanwhile, they're making you do more work. They're trying to discourage you. And in some ways, they're hoping that the statute of limitations goes by. Statute of limitations time frame, you've got to bring a claim. Connecticut's 2 years. And if you don't bring it, even if they're asking for more information, then that claim can expire and they can win. One of the other tricks they like to play, I like to call it the real wolf in sheep's clothing. The adjuster likes to pretend that they're your friend, they're your pal, they're going to help you. And they just kind of string you along. Maybe they're really nice. Not saying everybody who works at Geico is a bad person. They probably have some nice people there, big company. But what they're trying to do is win your trust so that they can offer you a very low amount of money. They can offer you pennies on the dollar because you trust them. Don't trust the adjuster. You should not trust an adjuster. Adjusters have a job to do, and their job is to pay you as little as possible. That is what they do. Another sort of trick that they try to do along with that is they try to say, oh, you don't need a lawyer. You don't need a lawyer. Why do they do that? Because they know if you get a lawyer, you get 3.5 times more than what you do if you don't have a lawyer. So it's a way for them to make their companies money. They're going to take care of it. They're going to help you. They really want to convince you not to have a lawyer because that is in their best interest. Another common thing they like to do is they like to get you to sign a release. Release. Why? Because a release lets them off the hook. A release lets them you have no more case against them. And so, as is often the case, we see somebody maybe gets hurt, and then they maybe they're feeling a little bit better, but not all the way better. They sign a release, and then they find out that they need to have surgery. Then they give us a call, and they say, well, I didn't know about the surgery at the time I signed the release. And we have to say, I'm so sorry. We can't do anything because that release is going to be valid. So an early release of claims, that prevents you from going back at them when something worse happens, it always benefits the insurance company. So when we settle a case or we resolve a case, we really want to know, are you done treating? Are you all better? Are you not all better? And if you're not all better, what does the future look like? Because you're not just entitled to past medical bills, but future care. So those are the tricks that they try to play, and they do it. Why? To make money for Warren Buffett, so he can be one of the wealthiest people in the world. And you're trying to scrape by. You're trying to just do what's right. You want your bills paid. You want something for what you went through. They're trying to stop it. Don't hesitate to give me a call, 860-471-8333.